Yo, what up, everybody? Between the game sports, and I decided to check in on these Rockets versus the Raptors, and everybody seems to have high excitement for these Rockets. Man, they got the young guns out, and Jalen Green and Josh Christopher. So decided to check them out and see what's going on. Man, y'all give me your thoughts. So I can see it's halftime. Second half's about to start. Raptors are up 50-35. Um, from what I've seen. Uh, It's been pretty sloppy on both sides, man. As you can see, Rocket turnovers. Raptors have 6, so it's been a pretty sloppy game. Started the third quarter right now, so let's get to it. Trying to refresh this page. Can't show the game due to copyright issues, so the best I can give you is, kind of give you the game cast of what's going on. So that's about it. Let me find it. It's just tripping right now. There it is, game cast. I'm watching the game right now on NBA TV. So this kid, Justin something, I can't remember where he's from, but from Virginia. Rockets got a pretty good draft. If you've seen it, they got the kid from overseas. Well, just got a charge on the Raptors player. So Justin Anderson was his name. Scotty Barnes just got a charge. So from what I've seen from him, I think he's the number 4 pick. Great wing player, length, has size. He's 6'8", can handle the ball. But I think his biggest thing is going to be scoring. So, hoop jargon in the building. What's going down, man? I'm watching these young Rockets. It's going to be a long season for them. 1960. Look like the young kid from I don't know where he's from, Turkey or something like that. He just scored. So again, if you have a league game, it's gonna be sloppy, man. A lot of these dudes are trying their hardest to impress GMs, coaching staff, and basically doing too much, over dribbling, shooting highly contested shots, bad passes, just like that. Prince, something for the Raptors, just made a terrible pass. 3-on-1, and this is what the NBA does. 3-on-1. Raptors have a 3-on-1. They settle for a three-pointer. Oh my God. Mm-mm. Hey, nice move. Who was that? Josh Christopher. I like that kid. I think he's tough. I think he's gritty. Rockets fans do think they're on their way, man. I just to the hype. I think they're gonna be exciting. Uh, but winning a lot of games, I just don't see it. You still got Eric Gordon to play. You got John Wall. Who knows if he gonna play or not? But then you want to play your top draft picks. What you gonna do? A lot of minutes for a lot of guys to be split. Good Lord. Rockets have 17 turnovers. The Raptors have 10. And we're just midway through the third quarter. The kid the Raptors drafted last year, point guard. This is why they didn't draft the point guard this year. As soon as his name pop up, I like him. like him. What is Scotty Barnes? If anybody know what school he went to, let me know. Scotty Barnes. I like that kid. No, it's not. It's Malachi Flint. Scotty Barnes is the kid that they drafted from Florida State last year. Malachi Flint. Anybody know what school he went to? D3 by Prince Achua. I think that's his name. Score is 57-41. Rockets with another break. And he smokes a layup. Good Lord. The inability to make layups. Oh, Josh out of here. Malachi Flynn. Ooh, that kid is nice. This is the draft day point guard. I don't know what school he went to. Mm-mm. That kid is nice. Malachi Flynn. Just put the Raptors up 60-41, 5:06 in the third. The timeout. I think they're coming back to talk to the Rockets head coach Stephen Silas. And he got some stuff to figure out. I'll talk about Washington State. Good call. Stephen Silas has to figure out what he's going to do with John Wall, Eric Gordon, the number 2 draft pick, and Jalen Green, the number 24 draft pick, Josh Christopher. He's going to have to figure that out. Either he's going to play with the veterans and try to win games, or let these young cats get in there between Jalen Green, Josh Christopher, get their lumps, get their bruises, get acclimated to the NBA. But then, what are you going to do with the veterans? Mm-mm-mm. Could be a good and a bad situation. They think they're on their way. I can't get over it. Film work as in what? With the young fellas? Revan, man. I wonder what Revan up to these days. Yeah, they just got back from commercial. If you got NBA TV, check it out. Rockets Raptors. They talking to Steven Silas. I wish I could show the game, but you can't. Copyright situation with YouTube, you can't do that kind of stuff. So best you can get is the game cast. Hmm. Raptors came out that timeout in full court press, and of course the Rockets turn it over. This is bad basketball, man. And I get it. Like I said earlier, man, a lot of these dudes are trying to make a team. Try basically it's a trial for whatever team it may be, whether it's with the team that they're playing with right now or another team overseas or whatever. But these guys, most of them are pressing too hard to try to impress, man. Just play your game, man. Gotta play your game. Mm. That's how you're doing the film work. Mm. Mm. Might have to try that one out. I don't know. I'm saying you're doing the film work. I guess there's so much to go on with that what do you call that stuff? Oh, copyright stuff on YouTube, man. They'll hit you. Flight Sports TV did it with Jello. That dude's channel is very, very comical, man. But they be talking about some good stuff, man. But they very animated, is what I'm trying to say. Toronto's still up, man. It's been a blowout. I think they went on like a 18-0 run early in the first quarter. I mean, late in the first quarter. And then early in the second, Rockets kind of cut it to 8 midway through the second, but it's back up 21. Hey, good drive. And he turns it over. Good Lord, man. The Raptors with the turnover now. So it's funny when you look up and you see some of these dudes like Justin Anderson. Justin Anderson was a high draft pick, I want to say by Dallas. And they were really, really high on that guy. And it's like he disappeared from the league. I forgot all about him. Now he's playing in the NBA Summer League and trying to find a roster spot. It's tough. The people that don't understand, man, it's tough to stay in the league. Hey, good drive, good block. I don't know, who was that? Oh, that was Justin Anderson with the chase down block. Just talking about him. I like that kid from Pittsburgh. I think Toronto drafted him. Something Champagne. He was a great scorer in the Big East or ACC. I'm sorry, I think Pitt in ACC now. So I want to say his name is Justin Champagne or something like that. Has a brother. I like his game, overall game. Good size, can shoot it, good mid range. I'm gonna have to do it on the next one, man. We got to talk so I know exactly what you're talking about. I left the cast. There we go. I'm on point now. Jalen Green, I don't think he's playing in the second half, man. From what I saw, he's very, very athletic, slim build, quick as I don't know what. Jump shot looks a little shaky, but he can get to the basket. That's one thing for sure. Super athletic. Yeah, I'm gonna try something different. Y'all hold on real quick.
He knows
All right,
what it's all about. So he's not bright-eyed about
right
what's
now,
going on in this situation. Obviously, it's just summer league, but he has a seriousness about him. He has a attitude that he can
Try
be
something
really
different.
good, and I
y'all
love
can
it.
see
I
he's
love it
talking to
about him.
Steven
Coach, in
Silas.
your
Man, he had
conversations with these young guys, what
rough.
is going to be the number one thing that you will try to impress upon them
Turn
being
the
in their
volume down.
first year in the NBA in a new city with all the trappings, the good things that come with it, but also the trappings? What type of conversations are you going to have with these young guys?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot.
He had a
to
rough
it.
goal.
The
Like I was saying, he had a
communication
rough
part,
goal.
and making sure that
First
we're
year
always
head
on the
coach, and
same
then
page where they're coming
your
into my
star
office
player
and
and
we're
James
talking,
Harden wants
like
out.
you're saying, not just
Tells
about
you
basketball, but about life. I mean, you have
the team is not good enough, basically, and he wants
started my
out.
NBA career
So as a
21
first year
years
head coach,
ago,
you got to
so
go
you know the
and
track.
deal with that,
yeah.
man.
So I know all of that.
That's
But
tough.
in order for this partnership to work, there has to be that communication between myself and the players, and then routine is huge.
Roll to the wheels
Especially
fall.
for a young kid.
Let's
but
do it,
even,
man. It is what it
older
is.
guys, if you have the right
Got the
routine,
Rockets,
if
man.
you
We
have,
live right now.
a set way of doing
Toronto's
things as
up
far as getting your work in,
63-43.
as far as taking care of your body, as far
Hasn't
as
been a very
playing
good
well,
game.
or
I
if you're
probably
not
should have did
in
the
the
Boston game,
playing
but I
group,
think that was a blowout
making
too.
sure that you're taking care of
It is what it
everything
is.
that you can to be successful, then they'll be successful. But
We just in here breaking down the Rockets versus Raptors.
all of my staff,
Giving y'all a little different outlook instead of from the normal commentators
and we all have to come
hear
together.
from the normal people, man. Hear from the regulars,
For
man.
those young kids, because like I said, they're 19, and like there are a lot of trappings. We got to make sure we have the structure in place that'll be good for everybody.
Trappings in the NBA?
You think? Is that a new word?
Well, Coach, we can't thank you enough.
Thank you again, Coach. I'm so excited. It's going to be fun when we have those 10:30 games on the West Coast.
Yes, sir.
We got some fun basketball to watch with this Rockets team.
For sure. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
There's Steven Silas, the head coach of the Houston Rockets, watching
You
the
say
squad
put
right now.
direction in the title. Man, I don't even know how to go back to the title. Never mind, I got it.
How fast does Dove Dry Spray actually dry? Let's see.
It's dry. There's no dry time.
Makes us wonder why we booked 15-second ad slots. Dries instantly and keeps you protected for 48 hours.
Experience iconic luxury in a Cadillac SUV like the XT6, an IIHS top safety pick with seating for up to 7 passengers.
I think I got it
or
now.
the XT5
there we go.
with over 20 available safety and driver assistance features. Your Cadillac SUV experience awaits.
Hold on.
Get 0.9% APR for 72 months plus $500.
I think the young fella there, I think he's gonna be all right, man. He's like I said earlier, he's athletic, super quick. As a young kid say, he's very bouncy, man. He's very twitchy. So it's gonna be interesting to see him adjust. Even though he played in the G League last year, I mean, interesting to see him play against the kids. I mean, guys, grown men who are just athletic and knows the game a little better. He's showing it now. What I was just talking about. He tweaked his ankle right here. It's super, super, super delayed on ESPN. Good Lord. I'm watching on NBA TV, and they almost done with the third quarter. And they're just now getting started right here on ESPN. Good Lord. Any Rockets fans out there, what's y'all thoughts and opinions on what the Rockets going to do this year? I don't think they're making the playoffs. I think they'll probably be an 11th seed. They're going to be exciting to watch, but I don't see them winning very many games. Mm-hmm. What? Man, appreciate that. You got Ghost 007, man. Boy, I think he James Bond. It says salute came from Lou Jordan's channel, man. Appreciate you. What else he say? Hey, you know what surprised me about this summer league? Did you see Kenny Fareed with the Portland Trail Blazers? Man, the minimum. Hey man, his his game doesn't really translate anymore to the NBA. So um it hurts to see a dude like that not be able to still play and find a position uh, with an NBA team. But the game just doesn't revolve like that anymore. Man, everybody needs a hustle guy, but NBA is all about threes right now. So he doesn't have a position to play anymore unless he's really developed his 3-point shot, which I don't think he's done. He needs to go ahead and I guess try to play overseas, man. It's unfortunate, the way the NBA has evolved like that, but it's all about threes, man. Can you make the open three? Can you sit in the corner and make the three? Because he's not a ball handler. Yeah, he's good off the pick and roll, but NBA is looking for 3-pointers. They're not looking for guys who can get you uh, a dunk here and there. No, he can defend multiple positions, but his offensive game just doesn't translate anymore in the NBA, and it is what it is. It's unfortunate. Good Lord, another turnover. I'm sorry, I'm watching on both streams. Let me turn off this NBA TV because this ESPN app is way behind. Oh, Suns and Nuggets tonight. I don't even know who the Suns drafted. Anybody can tell me. I don't think the Nuggets are going to be a contender. Like I said in streams before, and I said it on Hoop Jordan's channel before, me and him kind of share the same thoughts about the Nuggets and teams like the Jazz. They're going to win out a bunch of games, but when it comes down to the playoffs, they're not going to make any noise. First round, second round, I think Denver's been fortunate. They got to the conference finals last year in the bubble, I believe. But their success is going to depend on how good Jamal Murray comes back, if he's healthy or not. Jokic is going to give you what he can, but in the playoffs, that's just not enough, man. Just not enough. Yeah, Raptors are up 68-46. I'm watching on both channels. This ESPN app is way behind. Ghost 007 says underrated team in the West and in the East is going to surprise some teams is Memphis and Miami. Memphis has been knocking on the door the last couple of years. I think when the Jackson kid got hurt in the bubble, that really affected them. But they're still going to be around that 8th, 9th seed, I believe. I love John Morant. I love his game. I love his confidence. But he has to develop a jump shot this summer going into this season. And I say this all the time. It's hard to win NBA playoff games with a 6'2", 6'3" athletic guard. The Rockets found that out with Westbrook. OKC found that out with Westbrook. It's just hard, man. Those dudes, this is why Portland struggles in the playoffs. The 6'2", the 6'3" guards, yeah, they're going to win you a bunch of games in the regular season, give you a lot of points, but once that playoff comes, it's tough. Miami, I like the pickup of Kyle Lowry, the leadership, the ability to make tough baskets. He makes tough baskets. He has always had. I liked him when he was with the Rockets. Loved him when he played at Villanova. So it's going to be interesting to see what Miami does. Jimmy Butler is an aging superstar. Gotta love him. He's an H-Town kid, you know what I'm saying? So Tom Ball to be exact, but we call that H-Town still. But Bam, I know he picked up a lot of stuff from the USA team this summer. He's gonna bring that over, playing with dudes like KD. So I know he was kind of picking his brain and this like that. Tyler Hero is gonna be a factor for Miami still. They need to figure out what he's gonna do. Does he want to be a NBA player or does he want to be a social media star? So I don't know about Tyler Hero. I think they should have gave him up when they had the chance, but they stuck with him now. Ghost 007, man. Appreciate you jumping in over here. Got another one. What to say? Hey, we'll take Fareed over the Pillsbury Dough. The Pillsbury Dough deli be eating good with the triple cheeseburgers and double Oreo shakes. Fareed will hustle and grab boards and take charges. Yeah, but who's he gonna play over? Or who's he gonna play behind? You got Anthony Davis, you got Dwight Howard, uh, Mark Gasol. He's not a good passer. He's not a better passer than Mark Gasol. Uh, no, he's not gonna play over AD. Dwight Howard gives you a better defensive presence. So I think they both get cooked in the pick and roll, Dwight Howard and Fareed. Fareed has a little better ability to switch out just a little bit, but I think they both will get cooked in the pick and roll situation. So again, look, Jared Dillon, man, he must have something on somebody, man. Unless him and LeBron are really, really tight. I don't know. He brings a professionalism uh, to the game. And some dudes, man, they know how to just to do enough to stay in the NBA. Just enough. I'm doing air quotes over here like y'all can see me, but it is what it is. Hoop Jargon says facts. I hate the little guards. I hate the little guards being the best players on the team. For real, man, it's tough. Them dudes, they gonna get you buckets in the regular season, this and that. But when them playoffs come, 6-6 and above wins you games, man. They win you playoff games. I'm sorry. The last person to kind of carry a team like that was Allen Iverson. You see what happened to him when they played against the Lakers, 4-1, 2001. Isaiah Thomas is somebody I can think of who led the Pistons to back-to-back championships. But little guards usually don't win you championships. And that's what you play for. So, and we didn't totally get off the Rockets game. It is what it is. I appreciate the dialogue. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. And let's keep it going, man. This YouTube game is crazy, man. I'm trying to figure it out slowly but surely. Hoop Jargon has put me on and taught me some things and showed me some things. So trying to get interactive. What he says, Coach 007 says, crazy thing is the Lakers still have 3 roster spots. I have a feeling they're going to sign Matthews back and James Ennis, and they're going to leave a roster spot for Kevin Love. First of all, Wesley Matthews, please just go somewhere. I'm tired of looking at you. I'm tired of looking at the 3-pointer, and then you want to pull the bow and arrow, and you're making 1 out of 7. And don't get me wrong, man. I have nothing against Wesley Matthews, man, but I just don't understand how he's still in the NBA, man. And me and Hoop Jarkin talked about this before the season started last year. There's a difference in making shots when you're playing for the Mavericks or you're playing for Indiana or somebody like that. You don't have superstars of the LeBron James caliber passing you the ball. So there's a difference in making those type of shots and then having to make a deciding 3-pointer off a pass from LeBron James because you know he's going to pass you the ball. There's a difference. For the love of God, please do not sign Wesley Matthews back. I'm not even a Lakers fan. I'm not a fan of any team. Excuse me. I just like to watch, man. I'm a basketball guy. Back to the Rockets game, though. It's 71-52. It hasn't been close, really. The closest it's been was, I think, 8 midway through the second quarter. The Rockets went on like a 12-0 run to kind of get back in the game, and it's been sloppy all over. Let me see if I can find the stats again. Give me a second. Overall stats. I'm not sharing the screen anymore. If I can find it. And go to the box score. So just reading the box score, you got KJ Morton. He has 9 points for the Rockets. He's played 24 minutes, 4 for 7, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. You can live with that with 2 steals, giving you hustle plays. Josh Christopher has been god awful. He's 3 for 15. He's 1 for 7 from 3-point line, 4 for 5 from free throw line. So we know he can shoot. It's just not happening tonight. But he does have 5 rebounds. He is a negative 18 for plus or minus right now. Nobody's really done nothing. Marcus Foster, he is a plus minus negative 21. He's 2 for 6. Let's go over to the Raptors side. Ian Wainwright, I forgot what school he went to, but somebody let me know if you know. He's 5 for 9, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. He's a plus 28 in the plus minus 12.6 rebounds. Again, the kid from Washington State, Flynn. I really like his game, man. It's just something about him. I really don't know. I think he's a great backup point guard to Fred VanVleet. I don't know if Van Fleet is still there, but he's played 25 minutes. He's 5 for 13. He's a plus 22 in the plus minus. He has 13 points, 4 turnovers, which we can live with in the summer league game. But he has 3 assists and 3 rebounds from the point guard. So I can go with that. Justin Champagne, he is a plus 4. That's the kid from Pittsburgh. I like his game. I said it earlier. He can shoot. He can defend multiple positions. He has a great mid-range. He's a decent three-point shooter. We'll see if he can acclimate himself to the NBA three-pointer, but he has 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, and 2 steals. So I can live with that if I'm a Raptors coach. Get back to the stream. Oh, man, he's still going in on Wes Matthews. All right, Goes 007 says, Wes Matthews plays good defense, but his shot is washed up. That boy and arrow crazy fanatics is cringy. We're not in the medieval times of Game of Thrones. Oh, man. I'm sick of the bow and arrow, man. He does play defense. He's always been a great defender, man. When he first came in the league, I think he played with, what was it, Utah at first, then left and signed a big contract with no, he played with Portland first and then left and went with Utah. Signed a big contract, but he's always played good defense. Believe he's out of Marquette. Josh Christopher has finally scored a basket. And that's on that's on the NBA TV app. I guess it's about to come up here now. But again, that's a bad shot. That was Josh Christopher right there on the ESPN. But we're just trying to figure out what these Rockets are going to do. If y'all got a prediction of what the Rockets are going to be next year, please let me know. I'm pretty sure I know what Hoop Jargon thought is. That was Josh Christopher right there getting the fast break layup. The Game of Thrones comments are still killing me. Coach 007 says, I hoop against Josh Christopher in the summer league. He played for Mayfair back in high school. He's savvy offensively, but defensively he plays with no effort. He cooked our box and one defense. I've seen that kid, man. He's been all over the internet from a great highlight play he had. So I had to go look him up and watch him on a few of his highlights. He's great offensive talent. He ended up going to like Arizona State. I think him falling to the Rockets was a blessing in disguise. I believe they said that on the show earlier. Man, this kid, the kid from overseas that the Rockets drafted, he's not very athletic. I can't think of his name, but you'll see it in a second. But most kids from this AAU era don't know how to play defense. They don't want to play defense. The only kid I've seen that plays great defense, and it's because of the program he went to, Davion Mitchell out of Baylor. That kid can defend, and defend his butt off. He reminds me of Lindsey Hunter for the old heads, and for the younger people. Never heard of Lindsey Hunter. He went to Southern HBCU grad, played for Detroit. I believe he won a championship. One of those teams, either the 90s team or the 2014, I don't know. I can't remember. But Lindsey Hunter will pick you up full court, and I've seen him make the best of the best players in the world pick the ball up before they got across half court. So Josh Christopher, he's going to be all right, man. He just got to figure it out. You got to be able to play somewhat of defense in high school. So, in the NBA. But he's going to get his time on the court. I haven't commented about the game at all. You Rockets fans, where y'all at? This dude I'm talking about. What was he, the number 16 pick? I know I can't pronounce his name. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. we're just doing this for game film purposes, man. We're not trying to make any bread off of this. Ghost 007 says after Josh Christopher left Mayfair High School, their basketball program went downhill, and they're barely subpar. I went to Long Beach Wilson. We played against Long Beach Poly and other schools. And man, shout out to you, man. You out there was getting it in. I've heard of Long Beach Poly because of football, but I've heard of that. All right, we're gonna go back to the game cast. So this is the box score. I was watching that earlier. Again, it's 60 to 78. Got about 6 minutes and some change left in the game. I don't want to do play-by-play. Let me bring this back. Share screen. Give me a second. Got all types of stuff open. $78-60, man. This game is all but over. If anybody's watching the game, y'all let me know what y'all think of Scotty Barnes. He's the number 4 pick out of Florida State, about 6'8", 6'9", long arms like Scottie Pippen. No pun intended. But offensively, I think he's going to struggle. Hopefully, I guess they're betting. The Raptors are betting Pascal Siakam is out of there at some point, so they're hoping that this kid Scotty Barnes, hey, he just tried to dunk somebody. Ooh, hold on. As I'm talking about him, he just tried to come down that lane and get somebody on the poster real quick. But I'm hoping that they're thinking that he will be that Pascal Siakam replacement. $78-60. Scotty Barnes is at the free throw line. He's about to. He just got fouled attempting to dunk on somebody, which would have been sick if he completed that, man. So that's the next phase in this journey of this thing. He's got to get stronger, and he's got to be able to finish through contact if he's gonna go through the lane like that. So I'm with it, man. I'm happy for all these guys, man. To make it to the NBA is you're in the 1% of the world. A lot of people don't understand that you're in the 1% of the world to make it to the NBA. So I'm happy for all these young guys, give them a chance to live out their dreams, to take care of their family for life, as long as they're taking care of their money. I'm gonna try to get in on another game. I don't know which one. I want to catch a Hornets game. I haven't been really able to catch a Hornets game. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I've seen Jello do his thing. Hoop Jordan said it earlier. He made a post in his community saying, if you don't know by now, Jello is he's a pro player. He's an NBA player, and it's true. He's a pro. So all the hate that them young kids got between him, LaMelo, and Lonzo, it wasn't warranted. But when you're famous, and then especially if you have a father who's pushing you to be great, people don't really understand that. So I'm happy for those kids, those 3 brothers. They able to get it done. Back watching NBA TV, and I think they're interviewing Pascal Siakam right now. So is that him? No, that's Chris Boucher. Whatever, Bobby Boucher. That ain't his name. It's Chris Boucher. There's another kid, long, athletic. I think this is his 2nd or 3rd year in the league. The Raptors have a bunch of players that have that same type of build. So it's obvious that they're probably going to move on from Pascal Siakam pretty soon. 3-pointer by one of the Rockets players. I think it's garbage time. 63-80. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Man, Hope Jordan, man, I need to figure out who I need to interview, man. I got some people lined up. I'm working on a street ball legend. That's who I am working on, a street ball legend. Just waiting on him to give me the dates. I can't wait to do that one. Matthew Hurt just scored the last 3-pointer for the Rockets. I never heard of that kid. Assist by Anthony Lamb. That Lamb might be related to some of my homeboys, man. Love them dudes. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, it's a timeout. So while it's a timeout, I will say this. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'm going to try to do more of these. Working on a couple of ideas for the channel, like giveaways and stuff like that. So subscribe. Go through the channel, check out some of them videos and hit the like button, man. More likes I get, the more YouTube's algorithm produces the channel. So tell a friend, tell a homeboy. Need more subscribers, man. I know some folks are like, man, why you keep saying man? I'm from Texas. I'm from Houston. That's how we talk. I can't help it. So it's embedded in me. Yeah, man. YouTube got their own stuff, man. I can't be mad at them. I'm still trying to figure out the game. It's a lot of unwritten rules in there, and there's some rules that are written but still don't make any sense. So I understand, I get it. I'm not mad at them, but once I figure it out, it's gonna be on and popping. So it is what it is. They got their own thing going. Their policies, I gotta abide by their rules if I want to use their platform. Rockets just got another 3. Who was that? Wait till that pop up. Oh no, sir, that's not your game. The Prince kid, I don't know where he came from. That's not his game though. Oh, it's not Prince, it's Precious. Who's that? Marcus Foster. No, we just talked about that. This Gamecast thing is all out of whack. Ishmael Wainwright has been hooping, man. Who knows where that kid is from? Go back. Here's the box score. Again, look at all these turnovers. 18 turnovers for the Rockets. It's expected in a summer league game, but that's too many lost possessions. Let's see about Toronto. 15 turnovers. 18 and 15 turnovers. Too many lost possessions, man. What are you supposed to do as a coach? Are you supposed to evaluate that? Like, how do you evaluate constant turnovers? Let's see. You got some dudes with 4, some dudes with 3. You have a power 4 with 3 turnovers. That's not supposed to happen because you don't handle the ball that much. Anthony Lamb has 5 turnovers. Ace Seguin, I think that's the kid from the number 16 pick. He has 5 turnovers. So, and he has 5 fouls. So he just out there turning the ball over and hacking folks. Come on, man. Let's see. Ghost, man. Ghost is on it. Yo, I'm telling you, man, these D1 guys at the high school level humble you. I was going this lanky 6'8" white boy. He was cold as hell. He scored at 3 levels and got a scholarship to Armory D1. These kids have way more what do you call it? opportunities. They have way more resources. So they are very, very skilled. They're not really afraid of playing against grown men. But this day and age, like grown men, we are trying not to play physical, I guess you can say, with these young kids because one, you don't want to hurt a young kid who's just trying to play basketball. And two, you don't want to make it seem like you're hating on them because they're skilled or they may have a little bit of a better ability than you had when you were the same age as them. So I think these younger kids are getting the best of both worlds. They're not playing against older cats on a normal, and then when they do play against older cats, they're not getting the same physical nature that I remember getting when I was coming up in the 90s, going to the park, playing 3-on-3. And them older dudes, they would not let you do a lot of stuff that these younger cats are allowed to do. They would let you know real quick, we're not here for that, young fella. All that dribbling, they're going to foul you, make you take the ball out. It's one thing I think hurts these younger guys now is because they didn't get a chance to play with older dudes and they didn't understand, especially playing 3-on-3 at the park. If you took a bad shot at the park, playing 3-on-3, everybody on your team will let you know, hey man, we ain't got time for that. Because if you lose, you probably 6 downs. I don't know if they still call it downs now. So you probably 6 games behind. So you had to learn what was a good shot and what was a bad shot young and early when you were playing with older dudes at the park in Houston, 3-on-3. They would let you know right off the bat. So I think these younger cats didn't get that experience of learning what was a good shot early. So they just be taking these highly contested shots and hoping that it's going in. I hate it. Let's see, Ghost 007. I was face guarding him and gave all I had in the tank. But I was a 6-foot small forward. He cooked me on the all ball cook, but he still shot 56% from the field, man. So hey, you just gotta admit when you get cooked sometimes. It is what it is. I got cooked in high school by the state leading scorer. I know he was Houston leading scorer, but he gave our team 45. He probably gave me about 33 of them. His name was Kendrick Davis, went to North Texas. It happens. Go back to the game, man. These Rockets, this is this is their first really bad game that I've seen of them. I think they'll be all right. Again, I said it earlier, they're gonna be exciting. If Coach Silas is smart, they're gonna get out, run, play fast, try to play under control. But when you have younger guys, it's gonna be tough. Even with John Wall is not a very controlled player, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with Eric Gordon. Do they go ahead and sit him down and let him be a kind of a mentor to these younger guys, or do they still let him play, or do they let him? Does he request a trade and try to go play for a contender, man? Because he's getting up there in age and he's done a lot of things. Eric Gordon was a problem before he got hurt, so. Jalen Green, Josh Christopher, and the kid from wherever he's from. The Rockets' future looks good, but it's not right now. It's at least 3 or 4 years down the road. So, this game's over with. 92-71. Raptors is over the Rockets. Get ready to get out of here. A couple more comments. I'm glad Kuzma is not on the Lakers anymore. 007 says, Ghost, I guess Jenny wasn't satisfied. Kuzma honestly reached his upside, but he would get more freedom with the Wizards. Oh, absolutely, man. Kuzma is a guy, and Hoop Jargon says this all the time. Me and him discuss. Kuzma is a guy that you can't play very much or very long, especially when you're playing with veterans like a LeBron James. You can't give him too much playing time because he's gonna do a couple of things like you can be like yes, and then he's gonna come down the next 3 or 4 plays and you're gonna think to yourself, what is he doing? But sometimes when you get a chance to start over, you maybe we'll see a different Kuzma, man. And some people are not built to play for the Lakers. There's a different type of spotlight. There's a different type of expectations. So him playing with DC, hopefully he gets some great playing time. You got Roy Hachimura over there. You still got Bradley Beal. We don't know what's going to happen with that. But the Wizards are still going to be awful. I mean, absolutely awful. So they'll be getting a top 5 pick next year. So let's see. Over under Kuzma averages 18 points a game. Anybody want to take those bets, those odds? It is what it is. Like I said, man, I'm about to get ready to get out of here. It's getting late. This game is over with. Just wanted to jump in a little bit. Thank you guys for your comments. Like I said, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what y'all think. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.